Hello, thank you for connecting with me today. I want to give a really big thank you to my subscribers and everyone who supports my channel and helps me on this journey. I love connecting with you. I love interacting with you in the comments. It means so much to me. I love all the support, all the likes, all the subscriptions. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. You keep me going, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much. If you would like to skip ahead, feel free to check the timestamps in the description box below. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you very much, and let's get on to our readings. Hello Virgo, welcome to 2018. We made it, another year. Let's get into your spiritual messages for 2018. We have Ray, and Angel Ray says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So even if you don't like to do yoga, just getting your heart rate pumping, walking around, getting some cardio in is going to, help the situation. Although, more of a yoga practice might actually be better for you because I have the Four of Swords here, and the Four of Swords is a card about rest. So you might need to, do some sort of exercise that's more, like, at a more slower pace, what I'm seeing. And that's going to, get you like really in tune with your body. You have the card Consolidation or the Two of Pentacles with the Princess of Pentacles. You could be dealing with Capricorn, but I'm feeling like this is your energy. But the Capricorn is a card about like incremental progress, like climbing the mountain, right? So you might take up, and it doesn't have to be yoga, but some sort of like slow-based exercise routine. So it could be like Tai Chi or, Pilates or something like that. But like, even just like taking a walk around the block. But I feel like stretching and like full range of motion stuff is going to help as well. I feel like it's going to give you a sense of achievement and kind of defrag your mind maybe, and maybe help you sleep too, right? But the incremental progress, it's like, something that you can, like a goal you can set for yourself, for your body to like reach the top of the mountain, right? Because the, Capricorn card is a card about getting to the top of the mountain. It's a goat who is climbing to the top of the mountain. Spirit, could you give us clarification for Consolidation and the Princess of Pentacles for Virgo and all those who love Virgo in their spiritual life, please? Thank you. What are the messages for Virgo and all those who love Virgo? One more shuffle in their spiritual life. My dad's a Virgo, and he got me a King of Bells. Good. He got me a gift card for my birthday, and I bought this deck with the gift card he got me. And it's Ten of Wands. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jeez. So I think, I feel like I'm just reiterating this message. If it's not an actual exercise routine, and you're working on another goal, the Ten of Wands is a card about perseverance. You might also be facing some challenges where you need to just like hang in there, right, and reach the top of the mountain, but it might seem like such an insurmountable way to, like an insurmountable feat to achieve. But taking time out to first of all, taking time out to rest whenever you hit like small goals, I think is going to benefit you. But also taking time out to rest, or taking time out to get this exercise into your life is going to give you more confidence within yourself. We have the King of Bells right here. So again, you could be dealing with another Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, but I do feel like this is your energy. And like this exercise routine or this goal that you set out for yourself, as you break it up into small goals, like each small goal that you achieve is going to make you feel like a king, right? Make you feel like on top of a mountain. Each small goal that you achieve, you're going to take like reward and rest and relaxation in that. And I feel like that's going to help you, one sort of, like if it is an exercise routine, I feel like it's going to help you sort out any conflicts you may have in your mind. Like if you're juggling too many things at one time, if your bills are like overlapping each other, then it's going to help like defrag your mind so you can I'm sorry, you're the last one I'm doing tonight, and then I'm burning the midnight oil for you, but I'm not as articulate. This is going to defrag your mind so that you can better sort out what you need consolidating on, right? Whatever that is in your life. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's get into your money, health, and career, but first I have to make my money, so stay tuned. So in your money, health, and career, we have Moonlight, and Moonlight says, your intuition allows you to see beyond the, your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other forms of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. So let's see. With that, we have Attraction and the Hierophant. The Hierophant could be speaking of workplace. So, whenever it's upright, the Hierophant is a card about like a corporate 9-to-5 job. Whenever it's reversed, it means like wanting something a little more unconventional, untraditional. If this is a health message, then you may look into alternative procedures instead of like traditional medical healing. But let's see. And I feel like with this intuition, like you are going to be attracted to a different procedure, right? I don't feel like it's you attracting a different procedure. I think a different procedure is calling to you, or a different job or something. If it is a job, then I think you have the potential to have that, like attract that into your life. But if it's health, I feel like it'll come to you in some way. Whenever I read Moonlight, Intuition, and it talked about, overanalyzing. I was kind of thinking about how, Virgos are very great about, by the book things, right? So they can study all the information, but sometimes big picture things, I don't know, they get murky, they get lost in big picture things. So I feel like with this intuition, it's going to be the details are going to seem off, or they're going to seem because the Hierophant is a by the book type of way of life, right? The Hierophant is a like fundamentalist type of card, right? Some of you, some of you may be going into like a clerical, like religious type of field, or like a non-traditional, you know, more new agey shamanistic career or something. But if that doesn't apply to you, then the Hierophant upright is like taking a sacred text and taking the like literal meaning and having specific ways. Traditionally, it's like a Pope card, right? So there are traditional ways in the Judeo-Christian faith that that must be done, right? If you're Catholic, then you go through confirmation. If you are Jewish, then you go to shul. If you are, you know, Southern Baptist, then you go to Bible school. So, in regards to money, health, and career, it's like all of this information, all of this knowledge that you had previously known is kind of like changing through this intuitive thing inside of you. So anyway, Spirit, please clarify attraction and the Hierophant for Virgo and all those who love Virgo and their money, health, and career. Money, health, and career. I'm feeling like shortness of breath. So could be dealing with some respiratory issues. One more. The Knave of Leaves reversed, the Nine of Leaves reversed, and the Seven of Cups. So you are, if this is a health thing, I think you are narrowing down your choices. You are, you know, like if you're waiting on a diagnosis, like you're coming closer to pinpointing, like, well, it's not that, it must be this, or you know, it's not this, it could be this, or that, and well, we can't do that treatment, so let's do this, or that treatment. The Seven of Cups is a card about options. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it shows 7 cups filled with seven different things. So it's like one cup is filled with a dragon, you know, scary dragon, and then another cup is filled with jewels, and another cup is filled with, you know, 2 lovers. So it's just like possibilities, right? Whenever it's reversed, it's like you're narrowing down those options, you're narrowing down those possibilities. I see that at first this change, and again, this could be job too, so you're narrowing down job opportunities, job offers, narrowing down income streams. But I feel like there might have been, it might have started out from feeling abandoned. The Knave of Swords, I'm sorry, I'm like tongue-tied for some reason. The Knave of Swords is a card about, it's like a little orphan child, and it's someone who feels abandoned and neglected, and so they, you know, kind of get like moody and snappy and just think like, well, I'm going to do it myself. I don't need anyone, right? So whatever this is pertaining to, you might have started out feeling this way. And then as it went on, as you use your intuition, as you are being led to this unconventional, untraditional way of doing things, then I think it's going to release some anxieties, it's going to release some nightmares, it's going to release some worries, and you know, you will narrow down those options. So let's get on to your love. In your love and personal life, we have slow down, and slow down says, when you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. And we see a maze here with some fish. You could be dealing with Pisces, and a candle, and like romance down here. Very sweet. And you know, this says slow down, and this is like, you know, a slow yoga thing. And then you also had this rest card here. So maybe now is the time to take it easy a little bit, just overall in your overall life. But let's see. We have expansion and the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Wands is usually a card about waiting for your ships to come in, and the Eight of Cups is usually a card about moving on. So, it's kind of like two conflicting things, right? Like waiting and then moving on. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Got to piece this together. Spirit, 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 could you clarify expansion and the Eight of Cups for Virgo and all those who love Virgo? For Virgo and all those who love Virgo in their love and personal life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Clear message for expansion and the Eight of Cups. Expansion and the Eight of Cups for Virgo and all those who love Virgo. Expansion and the Eight of Cups for Virgo and all those who love Virgo. Expansion and the Eight of Cups for Virgo and all those who love Virgo. One more shuffle. Please surround us with the warm, white, loving light of God. Strength reversed. Seven of Pentacles. And the Chariot reversed. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Leo. This talks, the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Bells right here. It's a card about planting seeds and waiting for them to harvest. It looks like, if you're single or you're dating, it looks like you might be like uprooting some things and planting new seeds, right? So, the Strength card is a little different in this deck. It usually shows a woman who's petting a lion, and so it's kind of like taming the inner beast and having compassion with our animal side, with our wild side, right? But here we see an elf who is uprooting this tree. It looks like a huge tree, right? So he's like strong man. He has strong muscles and he's ripping this tree out from the ground. And so whenever it's reversed, I always feel like, you know, there's this uprooting, there's this kind of abandoned, kind of being torn apart type of thing. I don't necessarily feel like it's an out-and-out breakup. I feel like it's, you know, if you're single, it's like weeding through things that no longer serve you, right? So it's weeding through feelings of self-doubt. It's weeding through feelings of being unloved, feelings of being uprooted and abandoned, right? And you're planting new seeds in its place. You're planting seeds of that are more fertile, that are higher quality. These seeds that were planted were no good, right? Or they bore fruit that did not meet your expectations, right? In your, if you are coupled with someone, it means the same thing. I mean, it means that you are pulling out weeds in the relationship, like, you know what, I don't need to hang that over his head anymore. I can let it go, and let's start fresh. Let's start a new habit. And, you know, I said that the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups were like two different directions, right? Like one is waiting and one is walking away. And so here we have two different directions. We have pulling out and planting, right? And then we have two different directions right here. So maybe you do need to like rest and slow down just to see like where you're going. And it is like a very mutable energy too, right? Like Virgos can go either way. They're mutable. But the Chariot card is a card about being in control, being in the driver's seat, being very determined and focused. In this deck, it is so cute. I love it. He has a laurel wreath on his helmet, and he's holding a wand with a ribbon, and he's on his chariot, and he has all these bugs pulling him. So cute, so cute. And all these bugs are going in different directions, and they're like little wild children, right? If you have kids, then this might be like your kids driving you a little crazy at this time. Because reversed, it's like out of control, right? Like these bugs are flying everywhere. You don't have a grip on the reins. You don't know where you're going. And so it's just a big mess. If you are dealing with a Leo or if you are dealing with a Cancer, then they could not like be feeling at their 100% right now. And so, you know, you might be waiting for them to move on from something petty or move on like in their emotional life so you guys can reconnect, right? You might be they might be waiting on you for the same thing, right? If you're single, you might be, you know, waiting for someone to, you know, waiting for shorty to swing your way, but also trying to get rid of all your baggage, right? Walking away from all of the stuff that is not going to be fertile seeds for another relationship. And as a result, of these changes of, you know, sorting through thoughts that aren't good and replacing them with thoughts that are good, you might feel a little out of control. You might feel a little like, ugh, like, I don't know who I am. Like, I feel like kind of like an identity crisis type of thing. But I want to say that I think it would be really helpful for you to listen to affirmations at this time. Just positive words. You can find them on YouTube. I think you can download some on iTunes. Maybe guided meditations. And I feel like words are going to help you plant these seeds in your head. And sometimes, like saying words every morning, putting an affirmation on a Post-it and, you know, putting it on the bathroom mirror and saying that, like, to your face every morning is going to really help, like, reprogram your mind. I feel like this is, like, a reprogramming, right? And like I said, with this yoga, it's going to, like, defrag your mind and consolidate things, put you, like, more in balance. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. I love you very much, and I will see you in February. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's my dog. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, I love you very much. Bye!